Alright, guys. The He-Man movie. I just watched it, and holy cow, like, that was super good. In my opinion, I would give it 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. And let's walk around. But yeah, it was great. I saw some people say like, oh, the He-Man movie wasn't that good, or like it was low-key like a flop. Bro, and I should know better than to trust the opinions of the masses, because the masses always give like mid reviews to the movies that I like, or not always, but a lot of the time. And so, like, bruh, so then why should I trust them? And why should I let their opinion even sway mine? But anyways, 8.5 out of 10. And it was just great. It was just freaking awesome. I wrote stuff down to talk about, but it's sort of hard to look at it while walking. Okay, so to start things off, the child actor for Adam, he was pretty good. Sometimes child actors are like freaking buns, but he was good. And then starting the show off, like, at first I didn't know how I was gonna like the Man-at-Arms. I was like, man, is this guy going to be another like super strict, rude coach slash trainer slash mentor that's like, oh, like, we're gonna give you like tough love? And I'm like, bro, please don't be that. And then he wasn't that. I really, really, really like the scene where Adam got freaking knocked down by his dad. The dad was freaking tweaking for that. And yeah, like, and the king will touch on that later, but gets knocked down by his dad. And then the Man-at-Arms is like, hey, Adam, like, get up, walk it off, and just show that you can get up and stay standing. And when your dad turns around, he's gonna see that you're not a weakling, that you can get up, because that's like the most important thing. When you get knocked down or you're having like tough times, you can't just stay down. You have to get up. And Adam got up, but then the king didn't turn around. But in that moment, I was like, wow, the Man-at-Arms is the GOAT. Then, what happened? The freaking kingdom gets invaded. It was such a crazy, sudden invasion. And, yeah. Like, boom, all of a sudden, they're getting shot by the planes. Teela and Adam were like, oh my god, we're getting invaded. And they're trying to get them, oh, there's a mosquito, to escape. And the Man-at-Arms is like, I'm gonna fight them, and I'm gonna hold off Lockjaw. And that fight was freaking awesome. That was awesome. Like, the fighting in this movie was so good. Usually, I don't really like hand-to-hand combat in live action, because I think like maybe I'm just being a hater or too strict critique of that stuff, because like, oh, I've done boxing, I've done blah blah blah. So I was like, man, hopefully this doesn't suck. It did not suck at all. It did not suck at all. It was like actually like decently realistic, and it looked like the shots were freaking hard. So anyways, Man-at-Arms is fighting Lockjaw, and they're in an awesome fight, and it's like 50-50, and I'm like, Man-at-Arms, he's gonna pull it off, and then freaking Lockjaw turned his hand into a gun, shot Man-at-Arms, but he survived. That was so clutch. That was clutch. Then, Adam being a human, I feel like some people would say like, oh, that was so freaking lame. Like, him on Earth was so lame, such a waste of time. For me, it was not a waste of time. That was great. That was great how they showed Adam, how he's like still trying to hold on to himself and be like, no, I'm not from here. But it's not like I'm gonna shun Earth. Like, I'm still gonna integrate and be part of Earth, but I'm not gonna forget who I am. And I feel like that was just so great. And I see why they put him in human resources. That was really genius. So, and the humor for me was funny. I know it had like kid joke humor. It was funny to me. I was laughing. I liked how they did the hey, like the He-Man YouTube meme song. You know what I'm talking about. Whoever's seeing this, who's seen He-Man the movie, will know what I'm talking about. That was great. What else? He-Man getting back to Eternia, I don't know, his home was cool, and him getting the power was awesome. It was like, when he got the power, he got the freaking power. Like, and it was crazy. When he was at the gym, he was like, oh, is there any tips for like a new guy? He asked that guy. I didn't get the reference. And I'm like, bro, new guy, you're already freaking buff. But he gets the power, he gets armor, he gets a sword, and instantly, like, his aggressive side starts coming out. Like, he rips Lockjaw's arm off, which was awesome, shot the enemies with Lockjaw's arm. That was awesome. That was great. And then even after, he was still shocked though. He was like, whoa, like, I don't know if I should have done that, because, you know, he has the human side of him, the empathy part, and that's very important for this movie. But yeah, and the violence though, I thought it was just gonna be like kid violence, Power Ranger violence. No, the violence sometimes got like super brutal, like people getting cut, stabbed, blown up, like straight up killed, like on screen. So what else? When He-Man, we're skipping a big chunk of the middle portion of the movie. When He-Man went to Skeletor's freaking lair and he pulled up and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go to Skeletor alone. He beats up all of Skeletor's freaking minions, and that was brutal. And he beat up like the spiky guy, the big devil guy, the weird guy licking his hook. Who else? But he killed them like awesomely. Like, he stabbed the guy with the hook hand into the wall, and then he got that guy, same guy, before he killed him, stabbed him through the spikes of the spiky guy. So the spiky guy had that guy on his back, impaled. That was awesome. And he ripped the horn guy's horn off, stabbed him in the neck, and then knocked him into the lava. That was crazy. His sword swings looked brutal and fast and like pretty realistic. And the defense too. It wasn't like, okay, it had like a little bit of show pizzazz in there, but the defense was pretty cool too, in my opinion. His dad getting killed was a good scene. That was a good scene. The actor for He-Man was a good actor too. But I like how the king was like, I should have let you just be you, double bugs. Because He-Man was like, oh, I'm finally who you wanted me to be. And he was like, nah, like, I didn't want you to be anything, you know, but like, and he was apologizing for being like a super strict dad back then. That was just really good. That was really good. Because I thought they were just going to gloss over that, but they didn't. So that was super awesome. And yeah, He-Man using his HR skills to band together the people in the jail to bust out. Maybe some people would have thought that was like corny or cheesy or lame. Nah, I thought that was good because it shows like, okay, He-Man gained skills from Earth because he has empathy, the skill of empathy, and he's going to use that to help him bust out. And he was right. He was like, we were all trying to act individually, and that's what got us trapped in this jail. If we team up, like I learned on Earth, we're going to win. They busted out. It was good. Then, the final fight was super awesome, too. Especially, like, when He-Man was using the hands, like, those shots looked pretty realistic. And I don't know, I just liked it. They looked like so powerful. Like when He-Man was punching him right in the jaw, bam, and right in the freaking stomach, bam, hook to the stomach. That was awesome. And then I like how He-Man was also, at first, he was like, let's talk to Skeletor. Because like the sorceress, the bird lady wizard, she was like, the other wielders had like raw power. And He-Man has raw power too, but he shines in his empathy, his, I don't know, ability to be a nice guy. He's a nice freaking guy. Like, I would want to be He-Man's friend. I really do. And I want to be a He-Man-like friend to other people. But, so, yeah, he tried to talk it out with Skeletor. Because, like, yeah, I think, like, in real life, you don't want to go straight to killing someone. You at least want to share one or two sentences. But he tried to talk to Skeletor. Skeletor wasn't having it. He beat up Skeletor. And then Skeletor was like, okay, let's talk. But then He-Man was like, okay, the time for talk is over. And that I like too. Because it would be a little too much if after Skeletor tried to kill He-Man, stabbed him in the stomach, if He-Man was like, okay, I forgive you, let's talk again. No, that would be crazy. That would be true kid show stuff. But He-Man didn't do that. He beat up Skeletor. Unfortunately, the witch got away. I don't know how they let her get away. The evil witch that likes Skeletor, she got Skeletor's head, end of the movie, post-credit scene, to revive him. But I don't know, why does she freaking like Skeletor still? Because you can tell throughout the movie she's like annoyed with Skeletor, like, this guy's freaking like annoying. And she also gets choked by him, and he's like trying to kill her with his poison hand. I don't know why she's still staying with him. That's like abusive relationship status. But yeah, He-Man wins, and everyone's happy. I'm hyped for the next one because it's gonna have a She-Ra. I don't know any He-Man lore, so I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm hyped. And I like how it's expanding the universe because She-Ra is in like this, it looks like a place from Final Fantasy VII. Midgar. But yeah, she's there. She has a sword of her own. And I want to read the He-Man comic now. But yeah, He-Man, 8.5 out of 10. Looking forward to the second movie.